Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. Today's topic is one of the topics that I think either people are really excited about or they are really scared about, but I think it's something that we all need to talk about and need to realize that this is a thing, and that is ChatGPT and how to get your business to show up on ChatGPT. The way people are searching is changing, and it is changing fast. Not too long ago, if you wanted to find a local restaurant, a plumber, or even a business coach, you type a few words into Google and scroll through the results. But now millions of people are turning to AI tools like one of my favorites, ChatGPT, to ask questions and get instant conversational answers. So instead of Googling best business coach for small businesses, people are asking ChatGPT, can you recommend a business coach who helps entrepreneurs build systems and automations? So if you're a business owner, the shift opens a massive opportunity. How do you make sure that ChatGPT mentions you when people are looking for products or services like yours? The good news is you don't have to be a tech genius to position your business for AI discovery. You just need a strategy that blends your online visibility, your content creation, and credibility. So let's break it down step by step. I'm going to give you a few little tips on how to do this. So step one is build a strong online presence so AI can actually find you. So you're going to find that a lot of these little tips are very similar to being discovered on Google. So they kind of go hand in hand. So if you have made an effort to optimize for SEO and you've taken the time to blog and create content that shows up in the search, then you're going to be a little bit ahead of your competition. So let's talk about it. The first thing to understand is that ChatGPT doesn't magically know everything. It pulls answers from information available online. Your website, your LinkedIn profile, articles, interviews, and business directories. It pulls them from a bunch of different places. And this is very similar to SEO. So if your online presence is weak, ChatGPT won't have much to pull from. So your first move is making sure you show up loud and clear online. So first, you can optimize your website. Make sure your site says exactly what you do in simple, searchable terms. Instead of just helping entrepreneurs succeed, be specific. I'm a business coach. I'm specializing in sales funnels, systems, and automations. Be very specific because that's what people are going to be looking for. The next thing is use keywords naturally. Think about what someone would actually ask ChatGPT. Business coach for funnels, help with automating my small businesses, or system coach for entrepreneurs. Sprinkle these phrases into your site, your blogs, and your About Me page. Then the next one, and this is a little overwhelming, and if you're not techie, you're going to be like, what is that? But they're called schemas makeup. And this is a bit techie, but adding structured data to your site helps AI and search engines understand who you are and what you do. So if you have a web person, you can set this up in an afternoon. It's very, very simple. The clearer your digital footprint, the easier it is for AI to connect the dots. Okay, step two, be where AI looks. So that can be LinkedIn, directories, and other places, right? So ChatGPT loves pulling information from authoritative public sources. That means if you want to show up in its answers, you need to plant your business in the right places. So LinkedIn is a really good one. This is a big one. You can update your profile with your specialty keywords. So I can use automation, funnel systems, coaching, all of those. Publish posts and even articles there. So I have to be honest, I have not been super inconsistent with LinkedIn. And after doing some research on this, I have realized I need to get back on LinkedIn. I need to start showing up more there again, just for the simple fact of the AI and ChatGPT. The next one is Google Business Profile. Even if you coach virtually, Claim and optimize your profile. This shows credibility and makes you easier to reference. And I don't know, and I could probably do a whole podcast on this, but I don't know if you know this, but you can, if you set up Google My Business, you obviously can get reviews there too, but you can also post content there too. And that does help with SEO. The next one is directories. Add yourself to business coach directories, entrepreneur networks, or even niche specific lists. These often get scraped for data. So if you are, like I'm on a few directories, if you're a local business, your chamber of commerce, try to get on some directories, and this will be very helpful for that. The next one is podcast and guest features. When you are interviewed or featured, AI takes note of that content, especially if it's on a well-ranked site. So make sure that you are putting yourself out there. The more places your name appears alongside your specialty, the more authority points you earn in AI's invisible, like Rolodex. Like it's searching, it's scanning. So you want to show up in all those places. Okay, step 3 is create content that feeds AI. So here's a little secret. AI loves Q&A content. Why? Because that's exactly how people are talking to it. So when someone asks, how do I know if I need a business coach, or what's the best way to automate a sales funnel, AI looks for articles and blog posts that answer those questions directly. So that's where you come in. Write blog posts with titles that mirror what people ask. How to automate your sales funnel and why it matters for small business owners, or do you really need a business coach? 5 signs it's time. Also, another thing you can do is create a frequently asked question page, a FAQ page on your website with common client questions. Share case studies and stories with keyword-rich language like, I help this entrepreneur automate their business, systems, and scale. Do stuff like that. The more chat-friendly your content, the more likely AI is to surface it in their answers, okay? Okay, step 4, build backlinks and mentions. And if you are familiar with SEO, this is not new to you. If you are new to SEO, then I'll kind of break it down as much as I can. But AI doesn't just trust what you say about yourself, but it trusts what other people say about you. So a backlink or a mention is when like well-known, dependable websites link your content on their webpage. That's what a backlink is. It's linking them back to your webpage. So how do we get those? That means brand mentions and backlinks they're going to be like gold. So we want to get those. And the way we get those is guest blog on relevant sites, collaborate with entrepreneurs who can link back to you, get featured in articles and podcasts or any press releases. That will be very helpful. So if your name and business keep popping up across the web, ChatGPT is more likely to consider you a credible source. Just think of it like word of mouth referrals, but it's for AI. So the more you're out there, the more people are talking about you, the better it's going to be, and the more likely you are to be found. Okay, so step 5, explore AI integrations. And this is something that I want to learn a little bit more about and do more of this in my business, but you create your own GPT. So here's where things get really exciting. OpenAI, and this is the company behind ChatGPT, now lets businesses create custom GPTs. And that means you could literally build your own AI assistant called something like Ask Brittany or something. And then I could say funnels and systems coach. Inside the custom GPT, people could interact with your expertise directly, almost like a free mini coach session. And that leads them back to your paid offers. And because these GPTs are discoverable inside the ChatGPT app, it's another way to put your business in front of people who are actively searching. Okay, step 6, the next one, play the long game. Consistency wins. Here's the truth. You probably won't show up in ChatGPT overnight. Just like SEO, this is a long game, but if you're consistent, it's all about consistency, right? And consistently showing up. So if you're publishing relevant content, you're strengthening your online business presence, you build credibility through mentions and backlinks, you'll start to see AI tools recognize your name as an authority in your niche. So think of it like planting seeds. Every blog post, interview, or profile update is another seed. And over time, those seeds are going to grow into visibility, and visibility turns into clients. So people are already using ChatGPT to find coaches, consultants, products, and services. The businesses that start optimizing for AI right now will have a huge advantage in the next few years. So don't wait for the future to figure it out. Get ahead of the curve. Polish your online presence, publish Q&A style content, plant your name in all the right places, explore custom GPTs as a lead generation tool. Because when someone asks ChatGPT, who is the best business coach for entrepreneurs who want systems and funnels, The answer should be obvious. It should be you. It should be you. Whatever your niche is, it should be you. So I hope you found this helpful, and I hope it motivates you and gets you excited to use ChatGPT and use it as another marketing tool. So if you want to learn more about how to implement and integrate this type of stuff into your business, you can join my business membership. It's brittany.schroeder/membership. And you can use the code SUMMER for 50% off. So I hope to see you in the membership, and I hope you found this helpful. And I will see you next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.